Hi!
What up, what up, what up?
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back, welcome back.
If you're new, my name is Christina.
And if you are new, my name is Ed.
And today we're getting a little serious.
Yeah, today we're making a video we were not expecting to be making.
Well, first off, the video that was supposed to be in place of this one was supposed to be a whole vlog.
A whole vlog, a 2-day vlog
like,
of Kcon.
Yeah. We bought 2 tickets to go to Kcon. Note that multiple tickets can't be purchased at the same time. So I had to make an account for myself and purchase a ticket, and I had to make an account for Ed and purchase a ticket. And for both those tickets, we bought an artist engagement pack, which is like kind of a big deal because we really wanted to meet ATs and we really wanted to meet 17 and we wanted to see a whole lot of other groups.
Those were our top 2
but
biases.
those were our top 2, and that was Saturday and Sunday. We're like, all right, we're gonna see both of them. I purchased this on the pretense that, you know, it was for both days.
Yeah, and it said, like, guys, it says all access daily. It says all access, literally.
I'll put like a little picture there for you guys to
literally it says all access. So that's the reason why we paid the extra amount that we did pay for each ticket. Yeah. Because we figured, okay, so that's all access for both days.
I believe it was $35.
Yeah. No, $30 was the convention ticket.
$30 for the convention ticket, and then an additional $90 on top of that.
Yeah, which is what we paid.
Yes, which
so
is
we
what
paid
we
the
paid.
$90. So it was about $120 for each ticket.
Okay.
So about $240.
A little pricey, but we said if it meant that we could at least,
you know, have an engagement with all our favorite groups.
We thought
why not?
It was, and we didn't think the high touch was worth it.
Because like just
because if you put me in a high touch, this is gonna be me.
I'm your biggest fan.
I love you so much.
Son, your choreo and your choreo and Hala Hala, man. Oh my gosh.
We knew that the 2 audience, it was a high touch and 2 audience. That was for
150.
150. It was for 150.
Yeah.
That one was 150. And we didn't feel like it was worth it because we knew, because it said, I'm gonna read it out for you guys. So it says that the artist engagements, please note that you cannot choose the artist for the high touch or audience sessions. High touch.
That's for the 150
or audience sessions.
So randomized, guys. So you could be paying 150 for a random.
I didn't even say that yet. As passes given out are random and final. So when I saw that it said high touch or audience sessions, I automatically thought they're talking about that A1 engagement group. They're not talking about A2.
A2, which was ours.
Okay. And then it says for audience daily, which granted, you'll see later on in the story why this is key. It says in the audience daily, it says that audience all access card holders will be able to witness the artist engagement session either Saturday or Sunday.
Yes.
I will be honest, I missed that. However, just hold on to that. That's important for a reason. But let's fast forward. We bought the tickets. We have the tickets. We get in. Even before we get the van.
Even before we get the van,
we get in.
We walk in.
We're heading to security. We're excited.
Excited as fuck, guys. And guys, that morning, like the commute to get there, we paid for an Uber. Like, we
had no choice.
Yeah, because the MTA was messed up, guys. Like literally, any of you guys,
we spent 30 minutes stuck on the train,
and we had no choice but to pay for an Uber because
there
MTA wants to act up.
There was no other connecting trains that were working.
Yeah.
So whatever. We get there, and then the first thing we do, we're heading over to the security, and the guy's the guy stops us like, checking your camera. And we're like, oh,
checking the camera.
When I said checking the camera, I'm thinking, they want us to sign a paper saying they're not liable for any lost items. And you know what? Yes,
we're good.
Make sure that you're not liable.
Insure it.
Make sure you know the type of stuff that's going into the thing. Okay, and I thought they were checking if we had a camera that was like professional. So
we purchased this camera about 2 months ahead, a month and a half, 2 months. Because we wanted to conform ourselves to the camera before Kcon. You don't want to get adjusted to the settings.
And we also wanted to make sure that it was within the guidelines of Kcon.
Exactly.
Because the previous camera that we had,
it looks like it could be construed as a DSLR or some.
Especially because the lens is removable.
Huge.
Oh,
and it's huge. So guys, look at this. This is the previous camera we had.
And the lens is removable, so it would be basically deemed against Kcon's guidelines.
Exactly, because it looks too professional. We shouldn't say, because I didn't even bring it because I figured I could have used it for pictures, but I was like, you know, let me not even bring it. Let me just bring the vlogging camera. This camera is much smaller, guys. It looks like a regular point and shoot camera. Yeah, I'll insert a picture. But this is the camera we had prior, but we didn't even take this to Kcon. I like to be very, I like to know my stuff and have everything ahead of time. We like to be prepared. I bought 3 additional cameras, including the one that's already inside. I mean, 3 additional batteries. Yeah. So you see, as you can see, they're all the same battery. Right, and
literally to make sure that we had enough battery power to go through all of Kcon.
Guys, we did this all for you. We did this all for you because we guys know that it's not easy for everyone to get to New York to go to Kcon. We know, so we were gonna vlog everything. We bought this gimbal here. We
wanted you guys to be immersed in the experience with us, and we know a lot of people couldn't, like, get to go into, like, even people who probably went but weren't able to purchase artist engagement. Who knows? So we and to make it even better, we bought a gimbal.
Yeah, guys.
We bought a gimbal so it would be so
stable, smooth.
Nice.
Like it would be like cinematic, you guys would be right there with us pretty much, At best I understand because a gimbal is not really like your ordinary device. So I understand, like, I would sign this in, cool, I lose this, all right, I take the L for that, whatever. Yeah. But I would at least have the camera to vlog it.
Yes, and he's saying this because when we finally get to the, the little security guard with his little check-in station, we're going through the motions and stuff, we're signing papers, stuff like that. Yeah. And I look behind and I'm like, I see cameras there, like, in that. I was like, hey, so, like, we can go in with it, right? Are you guys taking it? And they're like, no, we're checking in all cameras. What you mean checking in all cameras?
Yeah.
That wasn't
like we don't have a professional DSLR camera. We don't have those brawler camera icons.
Read out
your policy says?
What you mean? And there was a girl with a Polaroid camera.
Polaroid camera,
she
guys.
She also had to check in her camera.
A Polaroid camera, like, guys, like that's one of the most generic cameras you can have.
First of all, who says that? I didn't want no iPhone pictures. I wanted high quality.
And guys, with my vision on top of it, a camera zoom would be so essential for me to even enjoy this experience. Like to see firsthand, like the artist or whatever. Like I need, because of my surgery, everything's still super blurry, which is why I have my Cyclops glasses on right now, because obviously the light, like literally. We have one of those vlogging cameras where the interface is faced up. So, I can't even see us right now because my vision is that blurry.
Yeah. So background, in case you're brand new to our channel, like Ed recently had eye surgery, and the whole point was like he had literally like a few weeks ago, guys.
Yeah.
His eyesight is still really blurry.
Horrible.
So. But the thing is, like, when the camera's on the gimbal, right? The camera's right here in front of you, and you can use the zoom of the camera to really see. And it's not the same zoom that's on the zoom of like a iPhone or Android, or whatever it is. So it's high quality, and you can see what's going on and be able to engage with whatever is going on because you can actually see. When we found out that we had to check in, we were kind of like,
no, guys, I'll be honest with you, I was pissed.
Oh, he was pissed, y'all, because it's not only just about like the vlog thing. Like it was literally for him to see
too. Yeah.
It was
like, I literally saw this as a win when I'm like, okay, we get the vlog and I can see. It's like a win-win. Like
so on top, so we hand in everything, we're going through security, and we're just like
bummed out. I can't believe this just happened. I'm bummed out.
I can't believe this. Oh, I missed the really key important part. The security literally said, oh yeah, they literally
that morning they went and told them, guys, no cameras at all. Like, so that morning,
you changed the policy last
night. That morning, like literally the morning of the event,
you changed the policy.
There was no email sent to us.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Who's to say I wanted to check in my camera?
Yeah.
Who's to say that if I known, I would have just left it at home?
Yeah.
You can't do last minute stuff like that. So I'm just gonna quickly read what the policy
says.
Taking photographs and recording video by Kconers using cell phones and/or small non-professional cameras.
This camera right here.
Which is this camera and a Polaroid.
Yeah.
Like, huh? Okay. So, for example, cameras without detachable lenses. No detachable lens.
So that's why I couldn't bring that one too.
Yep. Telephoto or zoom lenses. guys, a telephoto or like zoom lens,
they're
like
huge.
They're this big. They're the ones that those K-pop fan sites be using.
Yeah, the ones that make a sound, the shutter sound. Like literally.
So, and external flash, which of course this didn't have, right, are generally allowed in the common areas of the convention for personal, non-commercial use, provided that the photography or video recording is not disruptive. Which it wouldn't have been.
It would not have been disruptive.
First of all, this gimbal.
It's a gimbal. Like, and it's not
like
even like
literally, exactly.
It's
like
we
purposely made sure to buy something that
looks like a selfie stick, and it looks like a selfie stick, literally.
So like literally, if somebody was behind us during an engagement thing, we wouldn't even like it didn't even need to be up here.
Yeah.
Because it tilts up, and you can like go like
maneuver
that.
it.
So it wouldn't have disrupted anyone. We made sure to think about stuff like that. So fast forward, now we're in the check-in line. Check-in line.
Guys,
when I say check-in line, I'm talking check-in line. When I say check-in line, it is a long line. But you know what? I'm not even complaining about that.
Yeah, that one, so I don't want to ruin it. But, you know, I gotta add the positive things, you know? There's some positive things that did happen.
So we actually ended up meeting a subscriber.
In the line, we met a subscriber.
In the line, in the check-in line.
Her name was Mackenzie. She is such a sweetheart.
Such a sweetheart.
So shout out to you, Mackenzie, because you literally, after everything didn't happen, all the bad stuff didn't happen yet at this point.
I was pissed.
You were pissed, yeah. All the bad stuff didn't happen yet, but literally in the middle of that, like your presence, the interaction made us. You literally put a smile on our face. Like thank you for letting us know that you like the videos that we produce. We love you, man.
We get to the entrance, not the entrance, the register, the booth, whatever.
The registration.
Okay, the girl, the very nice staff. Okay, you excited? Yeah, I'm excited. How you doing?
We were excited. Yeah.
You know, the camera thing. Okay, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna see ATs. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna see 17 tomorrow. It's all right. So now she's like, oh, you got the A2. Okay, you got to open this in front of me. So she passes Ed his ticket. He opens it, and we're looking at her like, oh, it's gonna say all access daily. Like,
that's what we bought.
That's what we bought. It's like it's not like a high touch into audiences. So like we knew we would have access to all the audiences. So like we were kind of like, okay, whatever. We'll open it in front of her. So you opened it up, and you saw Saturday.
And I said, like Saturday.
I said, isn't it supposed to say like Saturday and Sunday? What's going on? And that's why that part is important that I told you about earlier. I was unaware that it was either days, but regardless,
you couldn't choose. It says either Saturday or Sunday, which was our mistake. We didn't miss that. But at least give us the option to choose. You said either Saturday or Sunday. You did not say that you wouldn't have the option of choosing which day, day it was.
So this literally goes back into what we were talking about with the multiple ticket purchases. Because I was unable to make multiple ticket purchases, like there was no guarantee that Ed and I would have the same engagements.
Yeah.
Did I know that? No. Was there a way for me to make a multiple ticket purchase? No. And I understand why, because of people buying up all the tickets and then reselling them. I get that. But at the same time, there should be a system in place so that people who are in groups, the whole point was for us to experience this together.
Together, guys.
Like that. Okay, so you should guess it by now. Yeah. I opened mine, and it's a Sunday.
And
I said, wait, I'm confused. I'm confuzzled. Excuse me? What do you mean Sunday? so she's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Ask. She said, ask one of the attendees.
Guys, this was the.
Are you not staff?
This was the response we got for every person, every staff.
Wait, we're gonna get to that. And then she asked somebody next to her, and you know what she said? She's like, I think Sunday's a group.
Guys. She doesn't even know who's in the lineup. She thought Sunday was a group, guy.
Isn't Sunday a group? Isn't
I'm pretty sure Sunday is a group. Literally, this is how it was. I'm pretty sure Sunday is a group. Sway, what?
Anyways.
You don't even know the lineup?
Anyways, So we're walking off, and we're like, nah, it's no way. Maybe like
they're confused.
Maybe they're confused. Maybe this is like basically like
there's no way.
Like at this point, I'm thinking, oh, maybe I had bought it like together or something, and like this was our Saturday Sunday.
Yeah.
Like, but like I was just like, cause there's no way we got separate engagements.
Maybe we use the same email, and they thought, okay, they're together.
Let's fast forward. We get into the convention, and we ask somebody who's like scanning these bracelets.
Yeah. But like, so this is the device that they scan right here in the middle.
So we get to the woman. She scans her bracelets, and I'm like, "Can I ask a question?" She's like, "Sure." And I was like, "Well, I have these 2 engagement passes." And she's like, "Oh, I don't know.
Ask one of them. Ask one of the attendees. They know.
They know.
Trust me, they know." Again, guys, another staff member who knows nothing.
So,
who's sending us to a fellow attendee?
So here's in Kcon's defense. I don't know whether the Javits Center, which is the place where they held the convention, I don't know whether the Javits Center provides their own employees, or it's Kcon who looks for their employees and brings them to the Javits Center. Because if that's the case, how do you have people who are not trained in what's going on? Like, how can I not ask them a question about what's to do with the engagement passes? First of all, I'd be okay if she didn't know, but the person at the booth should have known.
Like, you should giving like people
you should
their
know
tickets.
that. Oh yeah, it's I don't know. Okay, so we end up. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we didn't ask their names. Yeah. But these 2 girls that were together, they were so helpful. Yeah. They explained it. And
they pretty much said you guys got scammed. No, guys. Literally, in short, like,
but they knew about it. But
like they were like, because they've been going to Kcon for years, so they know all the changes that's occurred.
So now we're like, we got no camera. Now
we don't have all access together.
Now, let me tell you why not having all access together is like a deal breaker for us. K-pop is something that we enjoy together. That's one.
That's our thing.
2. Ed just had surgery, guys.
And I need her. Guys, she was literally guiding me.
Guys, you don't understand. Like, I'm literally his eyes at this point. So, like, I can't, like, he can't go into, like, imagine if he's not in the front and he goes into, without the camera, he goes into the audience for AT's engagement. He can't see.
Guys, like, literally the signs I couldn't see. Like, even people, some of their faces were so blurry. Like, the signs I definitely couldn't see without her. Like, there was AT's was having this event where they were doing dance Jenga, and I didn't even know what was happening until Christina read the sign, because I wasn't even aware of it.
So we actually got to see them walk in.
Yeah.
But like we didn't see their faces, and they walked in really quickly.
Really quickly, like they zoomed by.
But we understand. Like, it was funny because Son was like, he had 2 guards next to him because he couldn't be trusted to just walk by without saying anything. He's so cute.
I love Son, man.
Yeah, so that was a bummer because he couldn't even see inside because there was a crowd of people and stuff like that. So okay, and then we're walking through. We're like, damn, this is not what we expected. By far, not what we expected.
We were super disappointed at that point, but and then we met another subscriber. Who put a huge smile on our faces. Once again, Maya. She was such a sweetheart. You and your friends were so sweet.
So sweet.
Yeah, we took a picture.
If you please, like, if you have a Twitter or something, or like hit us up on Instagram. I want that picture.
Yeah, I want to shout you out.
So thanks for coming by and saying hi again.
Thank you.
That lifted up our spirits a little bit. So at this point, we were like, okay, so what do we do? Because I'm not about to go through this whole experience paying like. What? How much you paid?
He won. Okay,
wait. No, we're not there. So 120. We paid 120, and we're not going to be able to go in together. So at this point, Ed and I were not mad at the fact that like it's either Saturday or Sunday. We were like, at least let us go together for one day. Like, let us have one day, and we'll just go to all the audiences for like that day. Whatever. We didn't know, and we're thinking that they'll be a little lenient because we're together. So first we went to the opening of the audience for AT's, where they scanned so you could go in, and we asked the woman there, and she was also she didn't really know anything either.
So
we're like, all right. She said, go to the ticket booth. I'm like, okay.
No, she said go to the box office.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, the box office.
So we went back to the box office, which is where the check-in was. So
it's separated, but like box office is near the check-in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we get in line for the box office. It's another line. And I overhear somebody talking about a situation that's
similar to ours.
ours.
About unfairness, about deception.
So I was like, maybe I should ask the man in the suit.
Yeah,
he looks like he knows
something.
Gonna know. Yeah. So I bring it up to him, and you know how you start talking to someone and they're already like, they know what I'm about to say. They knew that there was an issue,
a shady issue.
All right.
Yeah.
So he acknowledged that the system was weird, especially for people who are in a group.
It was not weird, that it was wrong and unfair.
Yeah.
You gotta use his words. He said, "I know it's unfair." He was very, guys, he was a gentleman. He was very polite.
Very nice. I wish I got his name, but he was respectful. Very nice.
I'll say that. I'll give him that at the very least.
So he said he'll talk to headquarters, but he couldn't do anything for us.
No exchanges, no return. I didn't even want my money back, bro. I just wanted me and my girl to just enjoy the day together.
I just wanted to see 18s, yo.
Bro, just for the day, man.
Yeah, so there was another man there who probably, I don't know if it was for his child or maybe for himself, I don't know, but he had gotten the Sunday engagement all access and he was there on Saturday. He was like,
and he couldn't make it Sunday.
Yeah.
So that's why I assumed he was visiting either from another state or something, Yeah. But he was like really bothered too. Like he was talking to the guy in the suit. He was he's like, this is not fair. Like there has to be some type of like reparation for this.
So the key thing to note is that because we weren't the only ones who were experiencing this problem, and not only like the man who was there acknowledged that, and the man we were talking to, the one in the suit that we were talking to, acknowledged that we weren't the only person, like people, excuse me, the only people that spoke to him about it. So clearly, we're not the only ones who got deceived.
Scammed, yes. And guys, I'm gonna be facts with this. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, guys. We got, this was a scam, guys. So when we first got there, when we were first doing the registration, right, before we even got our tickets and and the wristband, we saw a group of people there, like, just waiting. Like, literally, there was this large crowd of people, like, in a circle.
And then we saw people selling, like, high touches and audiences. And
we're like, what? This is...
I was the first time I was like, y'all doing this in front of
inside of the stadium? Where
y'all bold. Like, you don't care.
This
like,
is against their policy. Like, you guys are just... And then
that is literally against their policy.
Yeah. Okay. Like, literally, he said that, they were turning a blind eye to it. The man in the suit said that they were turning a blind eye to it because they know that their system is like failing. It's not fair. It's deceptive, and he admitted to that. So he said it himself that they were turning a blind eye to it, which is why there was a crowd of people exchanging tickets and passes and whatnot, because they know that lottery randomized system that they have is not fair. And it's not even like advertised. When in the categories, we're gonna have it here so you guys see it. But in the categories, it does not say anything about random tickets on either days. Come on.
There's an important thing to note. Don't you think that is a key and vital thing that you should repeatedly let people see and know? Like, have you ever gotten tickets for something and there was something that it was really important, like for example, no cameras allowed, right? You would put that on the beginning, you would put that while you're purchasing, you would put that at the end. And
in the email that you sent to confirm.
Exactly.
And none of that was in any of those things. Like, when you go into the event, it says like the attire is like no jeans.
And they do it repeatedly.
No boots,
so, like,
no jeans.
It's in your mind.
Like, business casual,
So the fact that the random and final, the stuff like that, only came up while you were purchasing tickets, mind you, who purchases tickets, right? And is like sitting there like reading,
nitpicking, yeah.
You want to buy your tickets because you don't want nothing to sell out.
Yeah, because you know how Kcon is. You know how anything K-pop is, guys.
First of
literally,
all,
you have 0.5 seconds to buy that, and that's it.
And the queue was super long, so I'm like, oh no,
we're refreshing.
We're trying to get it and make sure we have tickets and we're good. Like, people are not thinking to read. It's like really like in-depthly read. People feel like they don't have time.
He was like on page 2. It says either but even that there's gray area. Like, it's not definitively saying you can't choose your day. we give you a day and that's it. It's not that clear. It's there's room for a lot of gray area here.
So I just wonder how many people were there in a group and got like what?
Guys,
so guys, long story short, we didn't even end up going Sunday.
Like, even the guy who was,
he offered.
The one that was, we were talking to the one that was with us when we were speaking to the man in the suit.
Who also had the issue.
He was like, he didn't want his Sunday ticket either. He was like, it was like a, like, I'm sure he felt the same way. Like, you felt like it was such a loss.
Disappointment.
It was so, like, literally, we couldn't even accept the ticket. He was offering first, so I could go the next day with Christina.
As much as I wanted to see 17.
Because you know how much you love 18, you know, 17.
As much as we wanted to see them, guys.
We couldn't, guys.
I couldn't even take it from him, and I also couldn't, like, in good conscience, like, go again to some place where I felt like it's just there was like a bunch
deceptive, like
very deceptive, and on top of that, it wasn't cheap, and you have to think about what the profit margins are. Like, I'm curious, like, how much money did y'all really make out of this? Y'all had some big sponsors there.
Toyota, McDonald's,
some huge sponsors there. So now I'm thinking, like, are y'all really taking advantage of the fact that people are really in love with these K-pop groups? And will purchase tickets really just to get the chance to see them.
To see them walk by for a second.
First of all, them diamond platinum packages.
$1,000, guys.
If I'm getting diamond platinum packages, I would like to sit down with my favorite group.
And
I would like to talk to them.
Yeah, $1,000.
I would, like, what? Just to go.
But yeah, guys.
What?
All I'm saying is, if you're gonna think about making these large, you know, ticket prices, if you think about purchasing them, like, it's way too hefty of a price. Where I would even tell you guys to consider it. Just if you're gonna think about spending $150 or $300, whatever, if you're with your girl or boyfriend, whatever, I would suggest you guys save that for your favorite group. Get you some nice concert tickets of your favorite group. Do not buy these high-priced K-pop, Kcon prices. Do not do it. Like you will regret it. Just pay the $30, which is what we should have done. Because literally, when we saw the AT's members walk by, literally we had the same view that the people who paid $30 had view. You know, like, we should just, if you want to go enjoy the experience, you know, catch a few glimpses, you know, meet some great people, guys, pay the $30. Do not pay $90, $150. Just save that money for your favorite K-pop celebrities and save that for some good ass seats at a concert, okay?
Yeah. Granted, there were other, like, amazing things going on, but like, everybody knows that, like, they go to Kcon for the chance to see
their favorite groups. Yeah, that's literally what it is.
That's literally why they go. And for us to not have been able to enjoy that together was really disappointing for me.
Super disappointing.
And even after speaking with the guy, like, nothing. Yeah, and nothing. Not even, I'm so sorry, like, we can get you something else. But
there was no reparation or anything like that, because even though he acknowledged that their system was at fault, like, literally there was nothing that we could have done to even change.
Sorry, but
and he suggested us buy another ticket, like that,
which would be at random.
Yeah, which is another random thing. Like, if it's randomized like you say it is, why would she buy another ticket and risk getting freaking Sunday again? It doesn't make sense, guys. Like,
yeah, so we literally only left. We left after 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, guys. We got there around 11.
It was like,
and left at like
we were just so
11:30.
Turned off by the whole situation. And you know what? Like, a lot of people would be probably afraid to make this video and stuff like that. But I'm not.
I know it's like a rite of passage to get invited to Kcon.
Yeah.
But honestly, we're real. But don't be deceptive, man. Like, don't you know, take advantage of people who are really dedicated to K-pop and the culture that is K-pop and the groups that K-pop comes with. Like, don't be deceptive and take advantage of people, man. Like, that's not right. That's not right. And we're always gonna be vocal about things. We're not gonna stay quiet because, you know, we want to get invited to Kcon and be on their, you know, guest list or whatever. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. We've gotten sponsorships already, sponsorship offers and things like that already. But we have not accepted them. Do you know why? Because we don't believe in them 100%. We have not agreed to them because we don't know what the organization stands for, what they stand for. And I'm not gonna put my name on a product that I don't believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not money hungry who are like, we're not money hungry people who are like, okay, opportunity there, opportunity, like we're passionate people and we believe in goodness and not being deceptive and taking advantage of people. Like, come on, bro.
So that's why we made this video.
Yeah, I know it's not what you were expecting, but unfortunately,
I'm sorry guys about the vlog.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that we had to make this video, but like we couldn't like not make it.
Couldn't.
So it literally, to sum it all up, it all comes down to 3 major things: the camera issues, the issue with the camera policy, 2, the issue with the artist engagement tickets and how that was advertised and how that was basically explained. What would 3 be? I think it would be a combination of the staff.
Training, staff training. Come on, guys. Like, why do I have to? Guys, we spent 2.5. We spent about 2.5 hours there, guys. The majority of the time, we were either in lines waiting to answer for our questions to be answered, or we were walking around looking for people who had answers. Like, most of the time we were there, we were literally looking for answers, guys. Isn't that sad? Yeah. And we stood on a few lines where we ate. These little, like, that's another thing about Kcon. I will admit, like, they have like cool little food sections where you wait in line and you get food. Cool, but like, just pay the $30 for that. Do not pay any excessive prices like we did. Like, most of the time we were there, we were literally in line waiting for our questions to be answered, walking to staff members who had no idea what we were asking, staff members who thought Sunday was a group, like, where they don't even know the lineup, guys. Like, that doesn't even take training to know the lineup, to literally look at your pamphlets that you're handing out and see the lineup of Saturday and Sunday and not assume that Sunday is a group. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm super disappointed. I'm not gonna hold that back. I'm super disappointed in Kcon. This was our first experience, and it was one that left a bad taste in my mouth. I'm gonna be very honest with you.
So hopefully
very bad taste.
You guys really stayed and watched this whole video, because
shout out to you if you watched the whole thing.
Yeah, it was really important that we were clear about what happened, and that's it, right, babe?
Yeah, that's it.
That's the whole story. Alright, guys.
But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in.
Wait, this doesn't mean we will not go to Kcon again.
Yeah,
because if there's one thing we've noticed, we're like, oh my gosh, this is a great opportunity to meet our subscribers.
Yeah, that was
our
one thing.
Supporters.
We're like, we were meeting in the little time that we were there, and we were pretty much transparent. We met like 2 people.
So like, and we know the next time we go that you guys are our family is going to grow.
The family is gonna be grown.
So we're not gonna not go. We're just gonna be smart next time. And we just no more
convention. We're just going for the convention.
No, thank you.
And we're gonna meet you, beautiful people, because that was worth.
I'm going to write a strongly worded email to Kcon because I'm not happy. Yeah. All right, guys. But we love you so much. Thank you for watching. And we hope the first time we do a vlog is when we will go into a concert. This is when we go to a concert for the first time.
We're gonna try to make it up to you guys. Sorry, the glasses was weighing on my nose.
Okay.
And we really want to make it up to you guys, where the groups that you expected us to have vlogged, we're gonna try to go to their concerts. To make up for this.
All right.
But we love you so much.
Love
Peace.
you.
Mwah.
Bye.